if I actually take the bucket and actually put it in range of his head, he's nothing over. Hey, there it is. This side better? Huh? Not play today, are you? It's slow. Hey, here it is, over here. Thanks. Here's a look at it. Has anyone here heard crocodiles hit you with their tail? They break your legs, knock you into the water. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. Bit further. Bit further. Yeah, bit further. So go on. Now get him to close his eyeballs again for you. Then I'll show you something. Now if I actually take that same piece of meat and just put it in his mouth to see what happens. Now if your family puppy dog took his meat that gentle, you would say, good doggy. Get to the safe spot again. Now I don't have to worry about him anymore. Talk all day long now. I mean, until you came here, do you think it would have been possible for someone to actually just jump in a cage with a crocodile?
No.
Put a piece of meat in his mouth like that, or sit on his back, you know? But doesn't it show you what the correct education can do? Now, my father, the two other brothers and myself and my niece have had contact with crocodiles for 150 years. Back in 1971-72, my father and I started the first successful crocodile farm in Australia at a place called Edwards River on the Gulf of Carpentaria. I spent 10 years of my life there chasing these things around, catching hundreds and handling thousands of them, being, I suppose, the real crocodile Dundee if ever there was one. Now the biggest one I caught was 5 metres long, which is not quite twice as long as his girlfriend over there, and it weighed almost 4 times as much as this. 1,000 kilo fella. So you can see that exaggeration is a bit of a problem. So you can understand that we found out about these crocodiles through grassroots sort of stuff, playing with them all the time. And like I said, we want to impart the correct education to you people. Now as I said, they are extremely dangerous creatures. But then electricity is dangerous, the road out there is dangerous, other people are dangerous. We have to live with all those things. And to get eaten by a crocodile, you really got to jump in the water with them. Matter of fact, no one in Australia has ever been killed on the land. No one in Australia has actually been killed by a crocodile much smaller than this fellow here. That tells us 2 things. Not only do you have to be in the water with a crocodile to get attacked, he has to be big enough to eat you to do it. There's only been 29 people actually recorded killed by crocodiles in the history of Australia. Now when you consider that we've been living in the north with them for 130 years now, that's 1 person every 4.5 years. Now we lose 5 or 6 people a day. In his mouth, very difficult to reach it. Which is one of those 2 scales there, the whole 3. In fact, that one's about the thickest one, see? Now there's a little bit more there, and there too. About 3 scales, but that one seems the most simple ones in the middle there. Oh, off you go, you watch it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now if he was going to hit with his tail, it would be a classic time to use it, wouldn't it? So as you can see, we will again show you, well I can show you, I didn't show you with Hannibal, how dangerous these animals are, because where Hannibal came out the water's that deep. You didn't see him there until he got there. He's exactly the same. When he gets his nose under the water, you'll see the water is that deep, that's it. He's touching the stick now with his head. Put the stick out there, the water is that deep. I would think walking in water that deep could be dangerous. And they can hold their breath for up to 3 hours. Look, instead of brain that big, the brain potentially bigger than mine. Pretty good. Now I'm going to put a piece of meat in the water for him. I used to use my hand a little while ago, that was made illegal. I'm going to put that piece of meat in there. Must have touched his nose with it. See, we went to take it rather gentle. Head down. Head down, mate. Now if I just drop the piece of meat on the water, takes it straight away. In the water, gentle, never moved, brain said dead. Same when I put that piece of meat in the other one's mouth. Gentle. give him another piece, this time I'll hold it with my fingers. Come on. Come on. Hey. Crocodile caught 8.5 years ago from the wild. Hold it with my fingers. If your dog took it that gentle, he'd say good doggy. And this animal has a reputation of being the meanest, nastiest, most aggressive, unpredictable creature on the face of this earth.
They're basic rules, these.